Hello and welcome once again to In the Christmas Kitchen with Pen, and today I'm going to be making some gingerbread. Well, I say making. Nowadays you can buy, and I'm all for making things easier for you, so nowadays you can buy ready-made gingerbread dough. I got mine in Sainsbury's. It was sometimes paid £1.70, but I also know you can get it in Tesco's and probably Morrison's and Asda, but these are the two stores that I have seen it. So what I've done is I got it out the fridge about how cold was it? About 10 minutes ago, so that it'll be easier. But what I'm doing today is I'm going to make some stained glass gingerbread. So I need my gingerbread and I need some hard boiled sweets. And here I've got some Fox's glacé fruits. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to open them, obviously, can't use them in the wrapper, can I? And separate the colours. And the reason I'm separating the colours is, if you put them all together, you get a really nasty gingerbread colour, gingerbread stained glass colour. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to separate them all out into their colours, and then I'll be back and show you the next bit. computer, stop. When you've separated your colours, you need to do one of two things. Put them into a bag, seal it and bash it with a rolling pin, a wooden one, or cheat and do as I'm doing and use a blender. And this is my Ninja blender, and I said don't mix them, but I have. I've mixed orange and yellow here, and you want to mix them so they look like that. Oh, you can really smell the sweetness. I mean, I know they're sweets before somebody gets clever and tells me. I know. And we just need to make sure the lid is on properly. And remove it. Be very careful of the blades because, well, they're making short work of these sweets, aren't they? They are incredibly, incredibly sharp. And we don't want any accidents. Wow, that did make short work, didn't it? And there you go. See, so I've got a red, a blackcurrant, and the orange and lemon, orange and yellow. So now I need to dust the. I'm trying to always use my mat now, because it does make clear up a lot easier. So I've dusted that with flour, and now to take out the gingerbread. And again, these will make a great Christmas gift, or these can be hung with a ribbon on your Christmas tree. So, right, and we're just going to roll out, and I've got the diameter I want on here, which is I think what have I got? 6mm, yeah, 6mm. So I know that I will be rolling it all out to the desired thickness. Right, that is all rolled out. So now I just need to get my cutters and just push down, and they are cut out, and you can see the nice thickness that they are. And try to go to the edge so that you're going to use all of the dough without having to re-roll too much. And you just cut out. So I've got a couple of Christmas trees. Now let's cut out a couple of snowflakes. And all you're going to do is keep cutting out and re-rolling where needed. So I'm going to keep doing that. doing now is I am just cutting out inside the moulds. So I'll just show you quickly. So our snowflake now looks like that, and I'm just going to put them onto a lined baking tray. And you know, the other thing is, because of the cutter I've used to cut out with, strangely enough, I've got a beautiful decorated gingerbread already. So I'm going to carry on with this and then we'll be back. Right, these are cut out, so I'm just going to preheat my oven on bake to 170, and I'm going to go for about 8, in fact I'll go 9 minutes because I can always cut down. And then, okay, we're going to take some of our now powdered and crunched up sweets, and we're going to fill them into the holes that we've cut out of our shapes. I really can't get over the smell, it's just fantastic. Right, so just sprinkle it in. Make sure that there's enough of it, and this is why it's important to use a lined baking sheet. And now I did say, let's just do these other two. Okay, that's ready before I am, but never mind. I'll alter the time as I enter put biscuits in. Right, I did say that you could use these as Christmas tree decorations, but to do so, obviously, you're going to need a hole in which to thread your ribbon. So if you take either, depending on how big your a straw, and make a hole. Right, in fact I'm going to, if you haven't got a straw, you could use a skewer, but the straw, I'm touching wood as I'm saying this, seems to be working quite well. Right, and there they are, ready to go into the oven. And it's 190 in a normal oven, 170 in a fan oven. And I'm just going to carry on making these others up. And I've got a tray of the smaller, more decorated ones that will be perfect to gift. Just a few seconds left on this first lot that we have baked, and I've been busy cutting out, rolling and cutting out, there we go, done, rolling and cutting out others, is what I was trying to say before that beep rudely interrupted me. And let's take a look at these. Well, can you see? Of course you can see. And that is just what I wanted. But I need to let them cool. And so I'm going to take the parchment off, or take them off on the parchment, I should say, and put them on a rack to cool. So let me get that done. There we go. We're going to let those cool because obviously these sweets are dangerously hot. I know that sounds dramatic, but sugar is incredibly hot. So I'm going to get on and bake the rest, and we'll be back when they're all cooked. Well, we are all cooked, we are all cooled, and we've got a little bit of decoration, but I want to show you what I mean by a stained glass gingerbread. You see? So you've got your gingerbread, and then your sweet has all melted down, so you've got stained glass. So there's the star, there's a tree. You can see it's a tree, why am I telling you? And I even did a couple of gingerbread men. And as I said, the cutters that I used to cut out with left us with a beautiful decoration. So now you've seen them, I guess you want to know what they taste like. Well, there's one tray. And there is the other. Oh, and one thing I did want to point out, I made the holes in these that I'm going to hang on the tree and used a straw, and once they were cooked and starting to cool, I used a skewer to ensure
what's going on, Edie?
nothing for you to worry, to ensure that the hole stayed there, so I'll be able to get a ribbon or something. Right, looks like I don't have to do the taste.
What are they?
Gingerbread. Look, there's a clue there. It's a gingerbread man.
Red stuff?
That's icing.
Oh, very nice. Very nice.
I didn't make it. I baked it. No, I didn't make nothing. I baked it all.
Oh, is this from Tesco's?
No, Sainsbury's.
Sainsbury's. We couldn't find it in Tesco's.
No, that's the one.
Oh,
that's
right.
the one. So what do you think?
No, it's not as nice as when you make it.
Oh, he's such a creep.
It's more ginger when you make it.
Yeah, that's probably very true.
Could do with being a little bit more gingery. Maybe you could add some.
You could probably work the dough, add some ginger and work it again.
Anyway,
yes.
Football's on. Right,
okay.
See you later, all.
Bye. Right. Well, he said he liked it. Oh, can't you take one of them? Can you take one of them misshapen? Take that one.
Oh, yeah, give me the shit ones.
It wasn't that word, it was just a little misshapen. But anyway, I'm going to try one. And I'm going to just try one of the stars. You know what? Yeah, it could take more ginger, but we love ginger, so you know that's us. But honestly, if you want to make gingerbread, I'll put a link to the recipe. If you don't, but fancy having a go at stained glass window biscuits to go on your tree, or gingerbread men, buy the dough, honestly. And 190 for 8 to 9 minutes in an ordinary oven, 170 in a fan. And I mean, how pretty is that? And you can see through it. I can see, can I? Well, no, I can't, but it looks like you can see through it. But there you go. So, thanks for watching this edition of In the Christmas Kitchen with Pen. And this is a great thing to make with the kiddies. Let them run riot with the decorating, but do not let them touch these stained glass ones until they're cooled. Oh, actually, you know I said don't mix the colours? Well, I did. And actually, that's gone a lot better than I thought it would. But, there you go. So, I'm going to say thank you for watching this edition of In the Christmas Kitchen with Pen, and I'll see you again very soon. Bye bye.